Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin and the alts. As always, lovely rise we're getting right now on Bitcoin, very good volatility. This is pretty lovely to see, not gonna lie. I'm very happy with this. All the alts are crazy rising. You can see our SUI, for example, from our target, the first one here. GMT is a little bit slow here because, for example, this one did pump it a little bit before. Ton did got a nice bounce from the second target we have planned. PEPE just with a massive continuation here to the upside. XRP starting to break out. I mean, all of the coins here. METIS the first long here, well, a bit of a front run that one, but AR, for example, absolutely crazy continuation on the long. I mean, this is just pretty insane. And for example, just amazing predictions, to be honest with you. Gold also rejecting the 1618 here, minus 6% since then. We're going to update all of these assets, no worries, but let's start as always with a Bitcoin first. So yeah, hope you're doing very well. Microphone is working well. Yes, perfect. Everything is good. Yes, everything is good. There we go. All right, so let's update the levels here. So let's go on the daily time frame. There is no daily level, so let's go on MOONCHARTS. That is just right there. So naked session point of control. Where was the last one? 88. This one we can get rid of. Can remove this. No. All right. Well, let's keep only this weekly a monthly naked path control. This we don't really care. This we care. Yep, nice, good. So let's go here on MOONCHARTS again, and we have one DNPOC on the TX50 at 91602 dot. I didn't see the dot what dot 5 dot 6. That's very close. Let's see the TX1. 91600. Okay, perfect. And 250. 91. .6. Yeah, okay, we don't really care to be honest. Alright, so let's keep this 50 ticks. Naked session path control, we have on a little bit below here, 893.198. This is too close, but anyways. Alright, 40, and let's have a look here at the TPO chart. We have one 88464.4. Ah, come on. .4. Nice. And so the ticks 40. .462. Come on. Well, let's leave it like that. Okay, so so I posted a lot of things in Discord yesterday, because well, we've got some volatility, so I posted a lot of message. There we go, these buggy things here. Sorry, so first of all, you have a nice example of bit of a course for the order flow. Basically, if you're learning the order flow, you have a nice, well, short setup here on a lower time frame, basically, so you can understand a little bit better what is going on, what are the data you're reading while you, well, when you want to trade this, basically. Sorry. We've got the next possible retest target from the lower time frame here, rejection. Okay, we got one touch in there, a bit of absorption, but no shorts at all to reverse. And for me, next I went to the bed. We've got another test overnight, but the data wasn't that crazy at all. So we got another increasing price for the swing through pan fair auction. So on the morning here, this just doing a bit of a summary since we was here. Okay, at that price action, we've got another increase in price at the time here. We've got a bullish CVD, as I said on the morning. Where was this? At the moment, bullish CVD, so it isn't very bearish still. Okay, so this was, well, it was just right there before taking the highs, and we've got a lovely continuation next. By the way, not here, but here we've got a nice increase in price continuation. The start basically coming on the first target. With the Valera low here at 90k, that was a very, very, very important resistance. We've got a good reaction for a short trade, but again, we've got a big breakout here. I mean, the breakout here was very, very, very bullish. So when we came into the first target here, we did got some aggressive, well, we got an aggressive short entry target reaction, basically. But what happened here, the context is this is very bullish. We have no market structure change. So as I said, somewhere here, good reaction so far, but unless the shorts, by the way, shorts are getting absorbed. And so, as I say, next we have a small bullish activity. You can see here, low, high, low, 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 and so this is giving the new high. That's why if you do take the aggressive trade like this, you have to get a very good risk management and understand the risk, because, well, the context is this is very bullish. We have just a small low time frame reaction, and next we're seeing absorption. So if you normally took the short, you will close it here, maybe even switch to low, due to the context, because the context here is very bullish on the order flow. But anyway, so I've put also a lot of things here while we were all doing the pump. I don't know if you was here on Bitcoin, but this is the 2024 January 2024 price action. Okay, so we have the exact same thing right now. I'm thinking about this because the retracement there is very small and we do not take the previous lows and we get the bigger reversal. So this is something I'm keeping an eye on. I'm not saying we're doing this, but well, if we break the targets we have planned, the 3 big targets we have planned above, this is something possible to do, and so that will bring us with a nice increase in price here, to be honest with you. That will be pretty lovely. Yeah, that will be pretty lovely and give some good trade opportunities. We're going to see if we manage to break all the resistance. This is something I'm going to keep on my chart and follow if we really have to break all the resistance we have planned step by step and get acceptance above, basically. But yeah, you can see already how this is pretty nice. We got a nice continuation since then. And so yeah, I shared also an harmonic on Bitcoin from here to here to here to here to the D point. The D point here, we have 3 targets that are basically the targets we have planned, and we'll have a FIP time around, so it's the 29th of April or the 4th of May. Okay, so we have 2 FIP times here for the D wave, for the D top, and again the D top, what it will be simply for an ABC zigzag C wave top. Okay, so you have a blue A, B, C. That will be for the C wave top, or for the impulsive wave 3 top. So in that case, white wave 1, 2, 3. So we're looking for a C wave top or for a wave 3 top around these dates. Okay. Yeah, so that is the thing. Just 2 dates to be aware of: 29th of April and 4th of May. Again, it can be 2 days before, 2 days after. We can give it a bit more room, basically. But yeah, this is just an harmonic we can be aware of. okay, and some price action we can be also aware of. You have this here normally, I have this here. Yeah, perfect. So you can see it matched pretty well. It's pretty cool, not gonna lie. It's pretty similar price action. The style is not exactly the same because here you've got some clear, nice 5 waves. Here it's a bit of a leading, but you can see as a retracement is never taking the lows. We have a very small consolidation for a master wick. Here we have exactly the same bit of a triangle price action. We never took the lows, and for a weekend we just start to pump. So this is pretty similar, to be honest with you. And yeah, the harmonic is just right there. So the harmonic here, just something to be aware of, that match with the way we have planned. So either for the D wave top here, either an A, B, C at the 29th of April or 4th of May, as well. We can give it 2 days before, 2 days after the FIP times, but that will be for an ABC into one of the 3 targets here. So now we're above the first one, so it's likely to be the second one or the third one. Okay, if you start reaching, this last resistance, to be honest with you, as I said in the last update, it is very likely we're in a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we might do this 3 around there, 4, and then the wave 5. Okay, and again we can do something even more bullish. Might extend this and do, for example, another wave 1, another wave 2, and boom, 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 3, 4, 5, and massive continuation to do the next, and later is a wave 3, 4, 5, the bigger ones. Okay, so yeah, we'll see now in the time what we do, but yeah, these 2 fibs will be for the wave 3 top for now, or the C wave top, basically, of the wave we have planned. There you go. So yeah, this is just something to be aware of. But the times you can see was really well respected before. If you pull it from here to here, you can see it, we go for the perfect, absolute perfect 1618. And if you, what the hell is this? All right. If you drag this now on the top here, you can see how perfect that was also. Perfect 1618. So let's have a look at the 1618 next. It normally, if it was respected before, it should be respected after. So yeah, just be aware of these dates. Yeah, so I'm not really going to plan some support, to be honest with you, on Bitcoin, because we're doing the rise, so we are more likely, well, we have to be aware of the resistance. So what we have planned the last update here in terms of resistance, it is very simple. It is first zone, the second zone, and the third zone here. Okay, so the first zone here, as I said, is starting at the swing through pan fair reduction here, but it is very less probable to reject from here. The most probable is to go in there at least. Okay, we went in there, we recognize, you know, in Discord we've got a just one good here reaction, but very aggressive. I just explained it myself on this. Otherwise it was very bullish. As I said here, for example, all the shorts opening are classed as more fail to continue up at the moment, unless of course we drop and we change the market structure locally, but otherwise all the shorts that are coming in here shorting the resistance are some more fail. And so since then we got a lovely continuation, a bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger pump. So yeah, if you want to sort of follow along in Discord, you can learn the order flow there, as you can see, for absolutely free, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, you share 2 different counts, but let's first of all continue with the levels. So first resistance here, we're now above. To be fair, as I said before, to go to the bed, this is a bullish breakout. It's bedtime, see you tomorrow, basically. Big resistance, so big break to the upside. We need to do some move like this to really break the big resistance. As I said, this is a big resistance, so yeah, you can see big green car here to really get acceptance above. And so yeah, now we are above this resistance. So we do have, of course, some few small levels, but I mean, there is nothing crazy here. Oops, this is the wrong one. So yeah, the next resistance basically is coming around 96,000 up to 98,400. This is the next resistance for me we are aware of for quite a while now. So again, this is a possible short trade. Oops, it's a long, not a long, the short. This is the next possible short trade. I will not look and expect a new low directly to be made. We'll see what's the reaction there. Of course, limited time on, well, with the order flow. Again, it can start at the SFP here. It's like the resistance before. Okay, we can get the SFP, but the best way to come in, the highest entire probability is to come into the next target. So we can get the swing through apparently, but the more probable is to go into this resistance, basically a little bit above. Okay, so yeah, we can get this short trade. We'll not expect a new low directly to be made. There will be more for a retracement to go higher next, but well, we'll see. E.g., for example, wave 1, wave 2. Well, even that, to be fair, that will be more 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I suppose. Maybe 3, 4, 5 on the lower time from here, and then you go to bigger 1, 2, 3. Maybe a pullback from here. Another continuation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we still have some space to pump, but yeah, we'll see with a wave basically next after this. Here. So yeah, this is the next resistance, next possible short trade. No limits in here. I will just see what's the reaction basically, not even the time. If we break above, we can simply look for this. Okay, if we go above this resistance, we can simply go for this month's naked path constraint value high. And to be fair, this is very likely going to go towards a new all-time high at the end. In the end here, if we start reaching 104,000, 105,000 basically. So these are the two big short trades we're having above. In terms of long, I'm not really looking for a long here. If I have too long, I'm going to use the wave, what we have done yesterday. For example, to here, possible long off this zone. Let's see what, of course, give the order flow in the time. So you've got a drop, going to the MCFIB, pump, MCFIB, going to the MCFIB, pump. That's pretty lovely. Going to the MCFIB, pump, and so since then, of course, we've got a lovely continuation. You can see it was there. So drop into the MCFIB, pump, and we've got a absolute nice continuation from here. Yeah, 5% on Bitcoin is just pretty insane, not gonna lie. So yeah, this was for this smaller wave here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we are normally into this wave 5 still. I'm gonna take this here, to be honest, because I don't want to keep this smaller wave for too long. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, nice. And so now, yeah, so the next wave normally should be this blue wave here. Maybe I'm gonna turn it into a little bit more visible like this. So 3, 4, and the wave 5. Then we're going to go for this pink wave 3, 4, 5. And so yeah, next we're going to put a C wave top, or the wave 3 top. Or the other configuration is another wave 1, another wave 2, and boom, 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 continuation up, if we have to be super bullish. So basically, these are the two configurations I'm having, okay? This is a super bullish one because we have many smaller waves to finish first of all. So we have a wave 1, 2 basically here, okay? The most important is this one here, wave 1, 2, and this one here, wave 1, 2. Then we have to do the 3, 4, 5. Once we're going to be done with this, this is going to complete this ping 3. We're going to get a wave 4 and another wave 5. And when we're going to complete this ping wave, this is going to complete the bigger C of this A, B, C. Or the 1, 2. You can see the white wave here. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to get a pullback and then another push to the upside. And the other configuration is another, if we have to be super bullish, another wave 1. Another wave 2, 1, 2, like this, 1, 2, pump, and so that will be another wave 1, 2, and next we'll get a big break to the upside, 3, 4, 5, and so this will complete this 3, 4, 5. If you really struggle understanding what I'm doing right now, you can simply go and check out the website as always. You have a nice free Elliott wave course there waiting for you, so you can really learn and understand better the updates, because I'm sometimes not explaining everything, doing a full course on the wave. So really, if you don't understand, feel free to go and check this out. This is free there waiting for you, so you have nothing to pay. No worries about this. So yeah, this is a first lower time frame super bullish configuration basically, and the next one was this. Yeah, well, we could drop directly, okay. Yeah, again, this is something possible. So it will be an ending with a smaller wave of a leading, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, just the small 5 waves here. And so then in that case, we're going to hit the resistance and get a massive, well, drop. Again, it can be for another wave 1, 2 like this, okay? And then 3, 4, 5. As in, well, if we don't hold any support this is going to fall, and so this was an ABC zigzag correction to go more down. Okay, so this is another configuration to be aware of. Okay, this is a super bullish one, so to speak. We'll have this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish. Then we'll have the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish. And the other configuration is just a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so as soon as we hit the resistance, we're going to see a break to the downside here, massive reversal for a wave 1, 2, then boom, 3, 4, 5. And if we don't hold any support, we get nothing bullish in the support. We're simply going to look for the ABC here, 5 waves correction, 5 waves, ABC to be completed, and so we're going to look for a full reversal basically. Okay, yeah, this is a plan on a lower time frame, so a bit of many configurations, but well, again, this is pretty insane if you know Elliott waves. This helps a lot. You can see, for example, yesterday you got this very nice long trade here prediction made in Discord. Again, these channels are absolutely free, so if you want to, you can absolutely join and just enjoy basically. Yeah, that's pretty lovely. Sorry. And by the way, gonna read the chat really quick. Boom. So good morning to you all. Good morning, mate. Good to see you here. Can you please check gold and FLOKI if you have time? Yeah, sure thing, mate. Bullish on my road is bull run. What is my road? I have no idea, mate. Yeah, so that is pretty lovely to see on Bitcoin. We have some nice bullish wave possible. We just need to break a few resistance and we might see a new all-time high. Again, we're not there. We need to break 2 big resistance, but already this price action is pretty lovely. We've got a very, very, very small pullback, explaining the big push to the upside next. Sorry, because they're playing under the table. Yeah, so Bitcoin, we're done, I think. We have a nice harmonic with some FIP times. We have a nice, how do we name that, bar patterns to follow if we have to break some resistance. We have some nice resistance plan. We have a good plan. We have some good wave. Yeah, I mean, this is a way, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm really happy to see Bitcoin in this statement, to be honest with you. This is just, well, again, it is smaller wave here, so easy to trade. The impulsive, the most easiest thing to trade. You just have to follow the trend and plan the way, the retracement, buy the retracement, that's it. Just enjoy the rise next. So yeah, very happy to see. Now again, it's not fully confirmed that we're into the wave. We can still be bearish and be, for example, in this double EXY here, this bigger double EXY to make a longer wave 4, or even be ultra bearish next. But at least locally here, this is very bullish. This is looking good. No sign of no sign of weakness. Sorry, on the order flow. Still no absorption. Massive longs, filling the rise. Yeah, I mean, this is bullish. That's it. This is bullish at the moment. Again, the order flow can change quick, but for now, this is bullish. There is nothing bearish at the moment. So yeah, we're done with Bitcoin, I think, unless you have some questions. You're the best trader. Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate, for the message. I appreciate it. You wanna come to trade or what? Katya is looking at me. Anyways, so yeah, Bitcoin, we're done. So let's move on the art here. So well, bounce off the long target basically. Oh, hello, no, please. Well, yeah, bounce from the support basically here. Now we have 2 big resistance, if we can say. I don't really like the confidence in this, but anyways, so we have this first resistance. That is not well placed that I moved this. Yeah, perfect. So 6,186% plus the anchor review up from the, that is the all-time high, by the way, because we did took the highs before. So the all-time high on Sol. This is the next resistance. Again, we'll see what Bitcoin is doing. No, please don't touch the keyboard. and the next resistance is coming around, well, around 200 basically, to be honest with you. These are the two big resistance. Again, this one here, we've got some fairways up here. Okay, so this, if you want to take the wave, this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, and this is another wave 1, 2, and we are doing the wave 3, 4, 5, and next we'll get either a C wave completed, massive drop, either a 3, 4, 5. Then again, we can, for example, do this, another wave 1, 2, and keep pushing up and up and up and up and up and up until we reach some all-time high. And here comes the big green cars, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, and just keep moving up like this. Just 1 second, please, because they're all coming on the desktop right now. Just 1 second. Yeah, there we go. With the microphone, it's perfect. It's better. So yeah, so we are done on the high time frame. I did updated the count on this because, you know, before I was with, if I'm correct, ETHBTC here. Okay, big ETHBTC, hoping for still being in the blue wave 4, but no, it's done. I'm gonna accept this with a nice expanding ending with a smaller wave of a leading, by the way. And so yeah, I did a smaller wave count here. We'll have more likely an ABC zigzag first, W, X, and Y. And here, if I'm correct, on the log scale, we do touch the 38.2. You can see on the regular scale we don't, but on the log scale here, yips, just right there, we do touch the 38.2. So this is valid for a WXY. Yeah, perfect. And so yeah, now different configurations. WXY is done. There are many configurations on the high time frame, because the thing is, we've got a fairways up before, another pullback, we have now another fairways up, so it can be an ABC zigzag completed, just a bit of a bounce here, so to speak. For example, an impulsive here to make a ABC zigzag, okay, and then just form, for example, a bigger W, X and Y to make a big crash, for example. There are tons of different configurations, to be honest with you. We'll see here for the time if we manage to reclaim the resistance we have planned. If, for example, the wave are looking very bullish, and if Bitcoin is still very bullish, we will have to see all of this, because there are just way too many configurations. In any case, if you want the wave, here is a wave with all the different configurations. If we still, for example, reject here, seems very unlikely at the moment, but that will be a WX, Y, X, and Z. Okay, to the downside. If you push up here, you form a correction here to the upside. That will be simply for a longer W, X, Y. Okay, and if you form something bullish here, what you do have at the moment, okay, so let's place maybe the smaller wave here. So you have a first wave, 1, 2, so 3, 4, 5. Let's put some green wave like this, and then you have another wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's change the color of this. Let's go with this. Perfect. So yeah, basically you have to do these two double wave 1, 2, 1, 2 here, 1, 2, and another wave 1, another wave 2. So now you can just pull this 1, 2, 3 targets. We shall go normally at this here into this 1618. Then you have all the tips above you can go, but this is normally the territory rich. Very good example on gold, touch to the dollar, reject 6%. That's pretty insane. Anyway, so 1618 here, then you can look for a let's have a look at this. Yeah, so more likely here 38.2, 50% retracement, then get another increase in price for the wave 5, and then you can do exactly the same. So again, for the wave 4, 5 here, we cannot really say where this is going to be, because we need the wave 3 top, and we don't have it at the moment. You can see here this wave 3 top is around this, normally at least around this 1618, so we should do something a little bit bigger, and we might go on some bigger fips here, to be honest with you. So wave 3 here, 1618. Wave 4, and then the wave 5, and the other configuration that is a little bit bearish is like Bitcoin ABC, basically. Like this, but no, sorry, like come on, like this. There we go. Yeah, there are different configurations locally, really, if you want to trade a wave. So yeah, so we're done. SUI, absolute massive pump from the first target. We talk about a 40% increase in price. This is just absolutely insane. Congrats if you took the long. This was an epic one, not gonna lie. And we are finally changing possibly the market structure locally. So this is absolutely brilliant. I was spotting the wave yesterday also on ETHBTC. If you was in Discord, you can see here we did spotted the pump before it happened. Look at this. ETHBTC is basically here with some 5 ways up. Let's see if it can finally show some strength and get the reversal we're looking for, really, to reverse on the end. So we've got a nice 1, 2, 3, or 5. The first target with the anchor if you up here from the bottom, and the next target basically 6.66% monthly path control. You can see here, nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after a 5 ways up, what do you expect? Just gonna take a screenshot of this. What do you expect after a 5 ways up? Boom. You expect a bigger, where, how can I draw here? You expect a bigger A, B, C. Okay, so A, oh wow, this is pretty crazy. But anyways, A, B, C. Again, the C can go really higher, or a bigger impulsive, so wave 1, wow, 2, it's pretty hard to draw with a mouse, 3, 4, 5, yeah, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so impulsive, ABC zigzag or an impulsive basically to the upside, and there you go, a few minutes later, you can see here, we've got the lovely big green cars, just to swing through pan here, front run if we can say the anchor you up and get an absolute massive push to the upside. Since then we've got a nice continuation, and surprise surprise, we finally took the price highs. So again, we need to take a little bit more than this. We need to go above these highs there now and change this locally. Now next, sorry, hold a higher low, we have a low, we need to hold a higher low, and from here, yes, then we can look for a nice reversal. Okay, so we have still a few move to do here, but we already have a very good and nice 5 waves again to the upside. Okay, so this is nice. Look at this, we have another 5 waves up here. So we've got, you know, the small blue 5 waves we printed yesterday, the pullback here. Well, there is no wick here. We got a wick yesterday, and no, okay, anyways. Well, yeah, this was a week. Okay, it was on the 15 minutes. There you go. So yeah, we've got a 5 ways up here, retracement, push up for breaking the wave 1 top, or not, by the way. No, well, in any case, this is a leading, so it's fine. Then you have the wave 5 with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And by the way, what is the shortest? Which wave is the shortest? The wave 3. So you can see it is possible to get a wave 3 as the shortest. Market evolve is changing, so we have to adapt the rules. Because normally if you learn your wave the basic way, the old way, you cannot get the wave 3 as the shortest. Well, now you can. So yeah, you have now some nice 5 waves to the upside, and you broke the very low time frame market structure, so this is pretty nice. This is a first good sign already. Now, yeah, as I said, we need more to really change this on a higher time frame. So the targets now will be this value area high. This is extremely high, so not really sure where we're going to hold this, to be honest with you, but this is the first zone. We can see what's the reaction there, what is going on. Otherwise, I'm not really liking this. Let me just add this daily level. Can I get this? What is that? Please don't touch the keyboard. They want to come watch the stream. Talking about my cats. Well, let's add a level like this. You know what? Boom. There you go. Daily. We don't care. Yeah, so it's a very complex target, not gonna lie. The best way to hold here a little bit, so the AWAP come a little higher here, and we just, you know, like PEPE, for example. You have this value, well, we never really touch it, but yeah. How this value high, spend some time. The AOIB is still pushing higher, so if we have to come down, we can look still for this nice zone and we'll have a better confidence, because for now this is pretty far away, not gonna lie. So yeah, we'll see what is going on at this value high. If we start holding around, spending some time, it might wait for the encourage up to come a little bit higher. Stop it. Oops. You're falling. And then yeah, if we break this first target, we're going to look for most likely here the path control 61886% can go down to the value low, but I don't want to see that we go below this. Sorry. So yeah, and next that will be of course for a bigger boom A, B, C, or an impulse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and finally some bigger bullish wave. That will be the best, of course, and this is what we hope for if we have to be bullish basically on the arts. So you can see we still have a few moves to do before we really become fully bullish. And so I was on SUI first of all before to go on ETHBTC. Yeah, so this one, well, do I have to place the wave on that? Not sure. I think you can clearly see what's going on there. The fuck was that? Where are my wave on this? Here. Good. So we've got some nice 5 waves to the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. So again, as always, A, B, C, or bigger impulse, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, you. Oh, no. Minor white. Oops. There you go. So these are the two different configurations, basically, like Bitcoin and every alts at the moment, to be fair. So next configuration is, configuration, a lower time from here. Wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Let's go with some red, but let's turn this into green. Boom. Like that. 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And next we have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, this will be a long I will take personally. Again, I don't know yet where this is going to be, but if we pull back from here, this should be normally a wave 4. Again, please be aware of that. If we drop like this, it is possible. Why? Because if you count here how many wave we're having to the upside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this, it is very unlikely, but it already happened in the past. It can be already a 5 waves, an ending, a very bullish wave 5 to complete the C wave, and down we go. Okay, so just understand as always the different risk when you take a trade. That's why we use a risk management. We use a stop loss, an invalidation. What it will be here, for example, well, simply the wave 4 targets, bigger targets. So here, for example, you pull the retracement tool from the, again, you can learn this on the website for absolutely free. Here wave 4, so we pull the wave 4 targets, 2316 MCFIB to 3132, 38.2. We have done a pretty decent increase in price. So here, well, we can clearly see we don't really have to check here, but this is a regular wave 2. Okay, we go and touch the 70x6 here, around there. 6.1 is 86% by the way, so a wave 2 have 73% chance to bounce off the 50, 6.1 is 86%. Where we bounce from, that's pretty lovely. So next, normally we should bounce off this zone. Now, as I said, let's just have a look here, but it looks like we'll have a big move to the upside area around almost the max target here. So yeah, it can go down to the 50%. It is not the most probable, but it can go down to the 50%. So this is normally the main target. Okay, this is the main target, more chance to go into the MCFIB 38.2. We can go down to the 50%. Okay, so this is also a target we'll be aware of. So we can look basically for, if we drop from here and move down to here, get another increase in price for the wave 5, and next put the wave 3 top, and next put the wave 4 bottom, and next put the wave 5, and these 5 waves are either going to put a C wave top or a wave 3 top. And if we put a wave 3, we can look again, same, do the same and repeat, the wave 4 and the wave 5. So yeah, we have still some room, some few things to do, and so yeah, this is the plan on SUI basically. What are you playing with? Sorry, my cats. Hey man, doing good. What about you? Can you please check PI? Yeah, I will just finish with my TAs and then I'm gonna have a look at this. Today is gonna be a bit of a longer update like the last one if I'm correct, because yeah, we have, well, we've got some moves and I'm looking forward to trade these, so I'm showing you everything. Are we gonna have a little pullback here at 95k, 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 95? Yep, possible. We're coming to the resistance. Are we going to or not? I have absolutely no idea. The only way to tell you this is when we're going to hit a target and by reading this data on the order flow. If we get anything bearish on this, I'm playing with everything. Wait, just 2 seconds, please. Alright, sorry. So yeah, the only way to tell you if this is going to be bearish, if we're going to get a pullback, is basically by reading this. We don't have the data yet. We are not there yet, so we cannot tell. Okay, but it is possible. If we get anything bearish on the order flow, any bearish reaction, we might get a pullback. Yeah, this is a resistance. So in any case, we're looking for some shorts at resistance. You're right. We're not looking for some longs into the resistance. Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, the time what we'll get basically. SUI, we're done. GMT, this one is a little bit less volatile as we've got the pump already before over the weekend. So we've got a volatility. Let it go. Let it spend some time before it get another increase in price here. Possibly another wave 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 to the upside. Okay. Took the long personally. Ton. Absolute brilliant long trade. Posted about this yesterday in Discord also. Where is this? Well, no, not this. Gold, gold, gold. Where is my ton long trade? Yeah, here. Posted about ton here. Second target is holding nicely. Let's see if we manage to get this to the highs at least. You know, we've got 2 targets planned. The first one did not hold it. Went through into the second one here. Very nice. Let's see if we can go to the highs at least, and boom, 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 get a lovely continuation. So pretty decent profit on this. You can log a take profit 1, set your stop and entry as stop profit above this high, okay, because this is a wave 1, 2. If we're in a wave 4, we cannot break the wave 1 top, basically. If you want to pull it higher, but for now, mine is here. So yeah, well, we've got a 5 waves, a pullback, the push to the upside from the long targets. What can I say? This is pretty insane. And we've got some 5 waves before. These are 5 waves. We've got a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 5 waves. So let's see if we just do an ABC zigzag correction to go more down, or if we manage to continue higher and higher and higher. But yeah, this is basically a wave. The bottom is here, by the way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it's gonna be even more bullish, or a simple small ABC zigzag. Only time can tell. We'll see, basically. PEPE, absolute brilliant continuation from the long target here too. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that now. And well, we have the next resistance. What will be the wave for this one here? It will be simply the same than the other routes. So here, this was for the next target. If I had to go more down or not, it depends now what we do to the upside. But basically here, this is a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 2 days, 8 hours. Yeah, this is a little bit longer. Yeah, okay. So we have some 5 waves before. So again, like every other arts, ABC. Nope, this is like that. Otherwise, impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pump, and up we go. Sorry. So yeah, these are the 2 configurations, and again, yeah, you can see it. I think 1, 2, 3, or 5 here. Okay, you can see the small 5 waves up here. 1, 2, 3, or 5. What is this? What is this? This is a leading After a leading, you expect an ABC zigzag or a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're into a CO or 3, you have to get 5 waves. So in that case here, you look for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, most likely. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to add the targets, you can simply take the extension tool, click first on the wave 1 root, wave 1 top on for the second click, that is here, and next the wave 2 bottom at the wave 3 targets. 1 to 1 extension, but we'll have only 2% chance to top here, so I mean, yeah, here. So we don't really care, so normally at least we should go here with the wave 3 into the 1618. Let's turn this to green, and by the way, let me do something here because I'm a bit tired of seeing these red wave. So let's say green. And let's get rid of this red wave. There you go. So yeah, this is the thing. Next, when you're going to get a wave 3, you're going to be able to pull the wave 4 targets. And when you're going to get a wave 4, you're going to be able to find a wave 5 targets. So yeah, that is the plan on PEPE. XRP is pushing and breaking out. I'm not trading this one much, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this. But well, this was a wave 4 we have planned. We was looking next for a wave 5, so it will be simply the wave 5 basically. I'm gonna really update the wave 5 turrets and everything when we're going to get some bigger push to the upside. AAV, I'm not trading it, so I don't really care. METIS, absolute crazy bounce, not gonna lie. 20% here from the front run of a long target. It sucks, but well, this is like that. What I can do about it. Yeah, this is just pretty insane. The wave we have planned. What here? We didn't add the wave on this. No. All right. Well, we've got a 5 waves before. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Oops. Wrong one here. So in that case, same as every other alts and assets, ABC or impulse to the upside. So in that case, boom, bigger wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. It's the same again and again and again. And so here, guess what? This is a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like what we have been looking at on Air in the last update. Yeah, well, maybe we can finish with this first. If you want to play the targets, you can do this as always. And so the wave 3 should go at least into this 1618, so around $18. So we still have some room to push up. Air. So Air, we did plan these lovely. Yeah, I did a few things here. So a possible bar patterns if we had to not be that bullish, but we are very bullish, so it's very unlikely. Still gonna keep that because I want to see the price action later. But yeah, so what we have planned basically in the last update was simply a wave 1, 2 and get a nice continuation. It happened. That's pretty lovely to see. Very happy with this. Can we see that? Yeah, well, there you go. You can see here, wave 1, wave 2, green wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside. This is just absolutely lovely. That's why I love it. Wave 1, wave 2, 3 or 5. I added a few FIP times. We can be aware of the 26th of April. So you can see it match, by the way, the 29th of April FIP time of this. 29th of April, so 26, 7, 8. Normally it's 2 days after, 2 days before. Well, let's say 3 on this one. So we have, yeah, around this date. Again, this is not 100% sure because before it was not really respected the FIP time. So just a FIP time to be aware of for the possible green wave 3 top. Okay, at least normally we shall go around the $6.6, $6.7 zone. If we continue up, we simply have to see and check out the way bigger, like the bigger targets of the wave 3. So 200%, 2618, not this bigger fib, but these small fibs here. Okay, this one here. 1618 is a minimum we should reach for the wave 3. Then you have a 200%, 2618, 3618, and the 423.6. If we break above here, this is an extension. We simply have to count the smaller wave, and the smaller wave are going to give us the answer. But yeah, this is normally what and where we should go minimum here, 1618, and we have a FIP time around the 26th of April, so I can match the Bitcoin, you know, harmonic D point 29th of April. Here. Next, we have also some FIP times for the 3 or the C top, because as always is an ABC or a 1, 2, 3 or 5 here to the upside. So we have some dates around the 2nd of May. That is, by the way, the second FIP time, if I'm correct. Or this was a 4th of May. So again, 3 days after the FIP time. And otherwise we'll have the 3rd of May basically. So yeah, just a few FIP times to be aware of. You can see, for example, these FIP times are around the Bitcoin FIP time too. So for also way through a C wave top on Bitcoin. So there, this is nice confluence, not gonna lie. But yeah, for now let's focus on the smaller wave. Wave 3, 1618, this is a target normally we should reach at least. And if we have to take some more time, we can look for around this FIP time. Okay, not expecting to go and do the wave 3 top at this time. But if we take some time, we can look for the FIP time. Okay, before that, do not wait for the FIP time to be hit, to be reached. Sometimes we can do it before. Okay, we'll talk about the impulsive. Sometimes it's not really well respected. Here we're done. Let's continue with the crypto. The request was FLOKI. I just can't remember. Yeah, FLOKI. So let's have a look at FLOKI. So I'm not trading it, so I will go on FLOKI. Oh, nice. FLOKI. So where is this? FLOKI. That was a 1618 of what? Okay, double XY and Z1618. We touched the 2? No. Okay, perfect. Well, you not really respected 1618, but yeah, let's see if this is a B wave bottom. This is a way some, but again, yeah, we need a few confirmations on ETHBTC, for example. Here. Oh no, this is the wrong. Here, there you go. So pretty lovely wave, not the best. You can see fib, not really respected, but well, if you was following on the other alts, you normally maybe did the same thing on this one here and maybe managed to take the long. Congrats if you did, and if you didn't, no worries, there are always opportunities on this. You also got this nice wedge here to the downside, if we can say wedge. Yeah, that's a wedge. You can see here, boom boom, breakout. But anyways, sorry, anyway, so yeah, let's just do this. Again, I'm placing the wave like the bottom is in, we're going to get a massive reversal, and now this is bullish. The bull market is back. We can look for the C wave here, and so the Y wave to be done. We don't know. We need to confirm again on this BTC. We need to get the bigger sign of strength to really get this bigger ABC zigzag or impulsive here. To break these highs, and next we have also to hold a higher low, because we do not still have a higher low at the moment. We have a lower low. We need next to hold a higher low. If we do all of this and next we get the push to the upside, then yes, this is most likely bullish, and we might see a bit of a continuation to the upside or even a bull market next. Okay, but for now nothing is confirmed. It can still be an ABC zigzag here to the upside and just drop. Okay, this is possible to do this, as we saw on Bitcoin. There are some possible wave like this. Okay, but for now it is looking good, so let's place this here and let's hope for now some bullish, mega bullish wave. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with some white wave like this, or as always A, B, C. You can clearly see the 5 waves before, 1, 2, 3, or 5. That's why, you know, this is what I'm saying, what I was saying a lot of time, a lot of time. Why would you try to catch a knife, and catch a knife, and catch a knife? As I said a lot of times, if you're following the daily updates, wait for the 5 waves up. If you want to play it safe, wait for the 5 waves up. Maybe next we're gonna get a small pullback, but you just have to buy the pullback here, and you will get the increase in price at least to go to the highs. If you go and watch the last update, is what I said a lot of times. I am not going to try to catch a knife. I'm going to wait for the sign off trend. So for example, some fireways up, and once we got the fireways up, you can look for the wave to pull back, and you simply have to buy this, and at least you're going to ride something to the top. And if you get something even more bullish, you get a continuation. Exactly what's happening here. You can see here you've got the fireways up 1 2 3 4 5. Simply have to buy the retracement. If that's a B wave, that's a B wave, but at least you go take the highs, and then you can see if you get a bigger continuation, this is perfect. Okay, so yeah, you can see the theory, how it looks like now on the chart. This is exactly like this. That's pretty lovely to see. And now if you miss this, again, do not jump in. Again, you do whatever you want with your money, but I will never jump in like this. You will wait for a retracement and buy the retracement, and then enjoy the pump. Because the thing is, if you just buy here, and at some point, no, we're going to make this wave 1 2 3 4 5. If you pushed here and we're pulling back, it's going to be very hard to support. Not going to be honest with you, I think it's going to be very hard to support mentally. So you're going to be like super stressed. You're going to not be able to take good decisions. So buy the retracement, set stop loss, for example, on the spot, write this up, and or the best and the, well, now, yeah, again, this is what you can do. Otherwise, you can simply, again, wait for the bigger fireways up here to be done. And once you've got this, it's exactly like here. You've got the 1 2 3 or 5. You wait for the retracement. You buy this retracement. You get the increase in price. Here you get exactly the same. You get the fireways to the upside. Anyways, these are crazy bad fireways. 3 4 5. So what you wait for? The wave 1 2. You buy the pullback. Maybe it's gonna end up in a very small pullback like this and continue up, but you waited for the retracement and you pushed the pullback, not during the pump. And you just have to buy the pullback, and then you again A, B, C, you go at least for the highs. Maybe here you're going to get something bearish, but you might see this with the context on Bitcoin, so maybe just a reversal, but at least you ride this wall move to the upside, and you have the potential of going a lot higher for a 1 2 and 3 4 5 much bigger push to the upside. Okay, this is the best and safest way to buy on the alts at the moment, and this is exactly what we've got here. That's pretty nice on a lower time frame. Anyways, another wave 1, might be more like this, by the way. 3 4 5 pink. Let's see. 1 2 3 4 5. I just don't like this. This is a little bit too small in terms of time. Yeah, I would prefer that. So yeah, these are the wave on this one. This one clearly already reached the 1618. Yep, exactly into the 1618. You can see it is 1618 is decent, like gold, for example. 1618. Bam, drop 7%. Well, 6%, this is just insane. Where is FLOKI here? So yeah, these are a small wave, basically. I might trade all of these, to be honest with you, because this kind of wave 4 5 are just very easy to trade, and this is very easy money. You could see, by the way, yesterday with Bitcoin, or this wave 4 5 here, you got already a 5% increase in price on the world biggest cryptocurrency since then. It's just decent. So yeah, this kind of wave are just pretty easy to trade. Again, you have to put a stop loss to use a good risk management, understand the risk. It is possible to drop and to go completely through. Now, if Bitcoin is still bullish when we tap the targets on the outs, for example, let's say you have BTC. Oh, well, this is not a TC, and you have, I don't know, let's say Cardano. Here. If you have a support plan on Bitcoin, you have a support plan on Cardano. If you go and touch this on Bitcoin, and for example, you was moving around here, and when Bitcoin is hitting the support and get a good bullish reaction, at the same time on Cardano, you go and touch it and bounce. Also, if Bitcoin have the good data for a bounce, it will follow. If Bitcoin is very weak, and we get nothing, we just get nothing bullish, we just continue through. This is going to do the same on Cardano. So we need Bitcoin doing the same, I mean bouncing off the support basically, to get the move basically on the alts. Okay, so why I'm saying this, because for example, if we plan a wave 4 on the alts, for example, you know, this green wave 4, when we hit the wave 4 support, the long target, the long entry, we need Bitcoin being bullish. If Bitcoin is not bullish, you just continue, well, it just maxi bearish and we just continue down. This is just going to fall again and we're going to invalidate this wave 4. So we need Bitcoin being bullish at the same time as we hit the targets on the alts. Very important to understand this. That avoid to really read the order flow and all the thing on the alts. If you want to read the order flow, it's up to you. Again, everyone have their own way to trade, but personally this is the way I'm doing. Sometimes I'm reading the order flow when I want to really hard trade some else. Otherwise this is a way to go. So we're done with the alts, I think. ETHBTC and everything is covered. So let's go on gold. So gold, in the last update we have plans. So you know, we was waiting for this 1618, basically 3,500 to be tapped. That was a big resistance next we had planned. In all the updates I was talking about this gold, by the way, target. That's pretty cool. We've got a nice rejection from here. We talk about, as I say, the 6% drop. This is pretty lovely. This is a target posted yesterday in Discord, so yeah, this is a target. What can I say? Can we go down to the 50%? Normally no, we shall not, to be honest with you. Now it's possible, but I don't want to see gold going below this 50%. If we do so, this is really not looking good, and in that case my count is completely wrong. This is not this anymore. I'm gonna switch to something else, but yeah, for now everything was and have been following perfectly, so let's keep that, right? So yeah, this is a target. So basically you have this nice possible long trade. Oops, misclicked that. So let's go here. And there you go. And for the ones that are here for quite a while, you know, we keep doing some extensions in the wave 5, so to speak. We'll have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, absolute massive wave 5 with a massive again, 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, absolute massive wave 5. So big wave 5, and surprise, another 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, max wave 5. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe bam, max wave 5 next coming up. Okay, so just something to be aware of. It could end up like this. Okay, that's why, for example, here I took a short of the retest here, took profit 1, set my stop on entry, and we did not hold it the resistance next. Again, we just got a continuation through all of this. So in any case, that was a win. That's pretty nice. We can see we could end up here with just some fairways, 1, 2, 3, or 5 here to complete the blue one, but no, we just keep doing some bigger impulse to the upside. Hello, you. So yeah, this is in any case the plan. We have this possible long trade on gold. Oh, there is the old cat with me. You want to say something? There you go. Yeah, so gold, that's it. ES and NQ, what can I add? Nothing. The keyboard, what are you doing right now? I guess you pressed F5. So yeah, ES and NQ. Is the stream still on? Because I don't know what she did. Yes, it is. Well, we have planned some support. I mean, just one support, by the way. NQ. The one support plan, go into the support, bounce, and get a lovely bounce. That's it. So now, next target high, if we don't get anything bearish, finally is a resistance we have planned for quite a while now. And if we don't get anything bearish, looking for a new all-time high, it is the same on ES. We have planned one support. Just right there, we have planned one support, went into the support, again I'm not trading these markets, but went into the support, got the bullish reaction, and we've got the pump, and so now again, looking for the high as the next target. If we don't get anything bearish for a swing for as always, we can look for the 6, well, the resistance we have planned a little bit below now, like this, boom, because we have the all-time high anchor you up a little bit below. But yeah, that's the plan. Otherwise, we are done, I think, for today, to be honest. Yep, no, that was a pretty long update, but we're live for an hour already. But, well, we have some volatility, so well, we have some few things to cover and to update right now. The pretty long thing was to add all the smaller wave and everything to explain everything, but now it's done, it's here, so now we just have to update all these charts and that's it. What can we get otherwise here for a good trade? Atom. All right, Rune. Yeah, I think I'm gonna update a few on my side. This is exactly the same, to be honest with you. This is exactly the same. Like this is 5 waves. This is an ABC zigzag or an impulsive. I mean, it's not very interesting for you, I think, to get this. Link, I guess this is the same. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that one is playing nicely. Nice 5 was up. 1, 2, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C 3 or 5. Like the other ones. Well, yeah, this is exactly the same on everything here, to be honest with you. So, and yeah, we'll go because my cats are waiting for, well, to play basically. Because the stream is a little longer today, so I'll have to go. But yeah, everything is just pumping. This is just an ABC zigzag 5 ways to the upside basically now. On everything. Feel also, I saw that was pumping over the weekend, if I'm correct. Well, this one might get a nice. Again, I'm not a breakout trader here, but if this is bullish, this is a wave 1, 2, and this is another wave 1, 2. So now we are looking for either again a 1, 2. This is a leading 3, 4. This is a 5. Well, that's a crazy 5, anyways. And so next we're looking for a bigger 1, 2, 3, or 5. But right now everything is super bull, so that will be a wave 1, 2, another wave 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 3, 4, 5. So maybe wait for a small pullback here on the lower time pro something. Can give you something here. By the way, we are Wednesday, so tomorrow we have some news, just something to be aware of at 2:30 UTC plus 2 and 4:30 UTC plus 2. We have a few news tomorrow, not today, again tomorrow. So yeah, just something to be aware of. Anyways, that's it for me for today. Hope you really enjoyed this update. Can't get rid of that, by the way. Oh, there you go. The second one is coming. What are you playing with right now? Yeah, we'll have to go. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Don't forget, if you want to learn all of this, how to make such prediction, for example, because yes, I was personally more bearish at the lows, but since then, first of all, it's very unlikely to just not take the low like this. But anyways, in the end, this is pretty cool because this formed a 5 waves to the upside, and with these 5 waves to the upside, we have been able to recognize an A, B, C, or a 1, 2, 3, or 5 to the upside. So yeah, you can see how Elliott wave is pretty insane to make some good decisions, and next you just have to read the order flow into the targets and you're done basically. That's pretty nice. So yeah, if you want to learn all of this, you can simply go and check out the MOONCHARTS.fr website. Sign up for free. You have half of the Elliott wave course available for absolutely free. Again, I'm saying half and showing only the 4 because in terms of content, what you're having into the 4 first lessons represent really more. It represents like 60% of the full Elliott wave course. So yeah, this is pretty decent. Not gonna lie, you have everything you need to know in these updates for really a full understanding of Elliott wave. Next, if you want to get more, you can go and join as an apprentice, but these are just some more complex patterns and stuff like that, some more complex corrections to really get everything about Elliott wave. But otherwise you have already all the basics and even more than this. How, for example, to pull the fib on the impulsive, what are the targets to use, everything about the impulsive in this for example, everything about the first correction, yeah, for example here ABC zigzag, stuff like that. You also have an exo chart course, but this is for the apprentice, and a beginner course that is for absolutely everyone. So if you want to go and check this out, you have also a few resources here to download, like my pro workspace on exo charts like this, the web templates, and some few things basically with a few more content. Anyway, I'll let you go and check out the website if you want to. As always, thank you all for watching the update. If you want to, if you can take the time to, it helps a lot. Thank you if you do it, but you can smash the likes. Thank you again if you do and take the time to do this. If you're watching this update later, you can also write a comment down below. It helps a lot. Thank you so much as always. And well, that's it. I think didn't forget anything. No, we're done. So yeah, take care of you, this is important as always, and see you all on, maybe I'm gonna record a video, I don't know yet, maybe, I will see. Otherwise, catch you all on Friday for the next daily update. Have a nice one, see you in Discord on Friday for the next one. Have a nice one, cheers.